explain to me what's going on. I will try and get you to the right department to get your help.
Okay, I just spoke to Accessibility for Americans with Disability Act needs, and they're going to be doing a call up on that side of things. One thing that is very primary of concern is that if a Multnomah defender has been sort of forced to be your lawyer, where you've been forced to sign for them to be your lawyer, can there be an evaluation of what terms forced the disabled person who can't read to accept a lawyer who's going to do a bad job for them? And is there a way to fire your Multnomah defender when they do a bad job?
Do you have a Multnomah County case?
There are two cases.
Okay, and so you have a court-appointed attorney. Your court-appointed attorney is the one that needs to ask the court for a substitution hearing if you are unhappy with your attorney, and the judge has to make a decision whether or not there is valid reason to change your counsel.
Oh, it's called a substitution hearing?
That's correct.
Excellent. That's such an education for me. Let me grab a pen and write this down, what you're saying. And so if a hearing is already set up for, so I think it's September 5th, the part of the problem is they won't even answer the phones and they won't even communicate.
Who's your attorney?
Don Andrews, formerly Tom Borton.
They do answer the phones. They're at Metropolitan Public Defenders. They have staff there.
Oh, yeah, they have receptionists. I like that. That's great. So basically just talk to the receptionists and say, we want to schedule a substitution hearing. Because a person...
You need to speak with the attorney's trial assistant, if not the attorney, and ask them to set a substitution hearing if there is conflict. And it will be up to the attorney's office to do it. They're the only ones that can, and the judge is the only one that can make the determination if there is reasonable cause to change attorney of record.
Okay, and then does a person, a defendant, have the right to represent themselves?
You have to talk to the court. I can't answer that for you because I don't know an answer.
Oh, that's okay. No, but you've been so helpful. I think I had one more question in terms of if a person has been beaten by police and they have Americans with Disability Act needs to not have any more head injuries after a traumatic penetrating head injury, but nonetheless the police beat that person, then if that person has dyslexia and blindness and post-traumatic stress disorder as well as headaches and
I know right now I am not an attorney. I could not even begin to know an answer to your question. You really need legal counsel to do that for you, and I'm not anywhere near there. So as far as your substitution hearing, contact your attorneys or your attorney's trial assistant and see if they will set up the substitution hearing for you.
And then the issue about disabilities are that all of this is very difficult because of working through blindness, hearing damage.
And I don't know anything about the disabilities issues.
Yeah.
This is the state courts, and I would check with, I'm not sure who to refer you to for the Americans with Disabilities Act. I don't have any kind of phone number to give you.
That's okay. Do you know who the judge will be presiding over these cases?
We have 36 some judges, and it just depends on who is doing the docket that day.
Oh, okay, so it's not set in stone. And the one that we saw most recently, Kenneth Walker, he's not necessarily the one who will hear the case.
Judge Walker is CPC judge, and I can't tell you, I have no idea what the cases are. Their office it could be assigned out. It could be on the A, B, C, or D docket, and at that time it would be the judge that's assigned to that docket. So
amazing. And so with the police officers who attacked, are they going to have to show up to testify as to why they attacked when this...
I don't know.
Okay, maybe that's a question for the attorney.
have a question that you need to discuss with your attorney.
See, the thing is they don't want to meet with us, so that's a part of why we want to get them substituted, because the right to legal representation, you would think you would be able to talk to your lawyer, but since they're too busy for their own client, it's been very difficult to get these most basic things answered.
Okay, but your attorney has discoveries of police records, and there is no way that a person in my position, basically, is you're asking somebody that you see on the street, because I don't have anything to do with it.
The sad thing is that you might be way more educated than I am, so I really actually appreciate this phone call very much and everything you've...
Try scheduling the substitution hearing.
Okay.
And that's all I can, the only information that I can really give you. Other than that, your only other recourse would be to retain an attorney. So, other than those two suggestions, I'm really not very helpful.
No, and do you have any support groups for police brutality victims that are taken through your court on false charges or anything like that?
I have never heard of anything like that, but we don't have anything to do with that either.
Okay, maybe...
Have you tried calling... Let me see. I'm trying to think of the name of the group. The Citizens Review Committee that works, that supervises the Portland Police Bureau.
Oh, that's a great idea. I haven't even done that. Yeah, but I have heard of them. Citizens Review Committee.
Which I don't have a phone number for, but if you called the city county operator, I can transfer you to them. Oh. I can transfer you to the city county operator. Maybe they can give you a phone number. But they're probably the only ones. You might ask them, or, I don't know what else I could...
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you so much for everything.
Let's try that, and then I'll let you, and then you're going to go ahead and give your attorney's office a call and talk to the legal assistant or the attorney.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Here you go.
City County Information Referral. A specialist will be with you shortly.
County Information.
Hi, I've been told there's a police brutality group that is maybe deals with when disabled people are beaten by police, something like Citizens Review.
Oh yeah. IPR. What is my computer doing?
I don't quite understand the distinction between CRC and IPR, or if the CRC supervises the IPR, or...
I'm not sure myself. I just know it says Independent Police Review. First thought for all police complaints.
Yeah.
Is there, and then it says for questions to the Citizen Review Committee. That's a different number.
Yeah, could I have the Citizens Review Committee number?
503-823-0926.
0926. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Take care.